Okay, welcome all football fans, all fantasy football fans. We're going to do a mock draft with the 10th pick. And I'll show you the best possible way to make your draft so you have the best chance of winning your league. So, with the 10th pick, looks like I'm expected to get Julio Jones if everyone picks these players. But I think I might skip Julio Jones. Anyway, the draft is starting in 15 seconds. Just bear with me, everybody. All those people with the 10th pick. All right. These are all great players up here, except Ezekiel Elliott. I don't want to take a guy who might not even play this year with my first pick. I will skip on Ezekiel Elliott if he comes my way. Wouldn't be shocked if he does, honestly. It would be Le'Veon Bell did a holdout last year and he didn't play all year long, and someone gambled on him and took a first round pick with him, and you're just starting off horribly if you did that. I'm sorry for all those who did. It's a new year, new league, new season, and there's no reason to take chances like that, if you ask me. I like taking risks, but not like that. You just don't need to take someone like Ezekiel Elliott. Look, David Johnson is just as good. Maybe not just as good, but just enough that you don't have to gamble. It's just not worth it, if you ask me. Julio Jones. Why would I skip out on Julio Jones? It's because the guy's getting older. And you see here, he has a questionable tag over here. The Falcons just have so many weapons now. Calvin Ridley, Mohamed Sanu, Devonta Freeman is healthy. Wouldn't take him. Oh, and someone just took him. I do like Odell Beckham Jr. Let's see, it's almost my pick. I will definitely take David Johnson if he comes my way. Even his average average draft pick right here is 6.5. Oh, I do have a back-to-back pick. Oh, someone took him. Don't know if I trust Nick Chubb for my first overall pick. And Dalvin Cook got injured that first year. Oof. Okay, I'm definitely going to take a running back and Odell. I like Odell. Nick Chubb for the first pick. Oof, that's tough. That's really tough, but looks like you just got to take him. That's your best possible pick. I mean, you got 10th pick. All right, back-to-back picks. Ooh, Michael Thomas. Oh, you definitely can't go wrong with Michael Thomas. Not sure if I really want a guy like Davante Adams. So just someone on Green Bay. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is obviously amazing. Oof. This is tough, man. I'm going to go Michael Thomas. Drew Brees can't go wrong. And that's his favorite target. Davante Adams is Aaron Rodgers' favorite target, too. Possibly this year, yep. But I don't know. I just don't trust a guy like that. Just on that team. Offensive line has problems. That whole offense has problems besides for Aaron Rodgers. So I skipped on it. Anyway, I have 30th pick now. It's a long way till my pick. Looks like I'll be around here. So far, not a bad start. Michael Thomas and Nick Chubb. All right, let's see. Who would I take next? Ooh, that's 100%. Patrick Mahomes. Average draft position 16. He's way down here. Average draft pick, I'm sorry. 16. At 30th, that's a steal. I mean, I'll be shocked if I get him at that pick. Who else do I want? Oh, there's many good players here. I will take Todd Gurley, that's for sure. I mean, look at what he put up last season. He is down here because he is in a holdout. So that's a risk I would be taking. Wait a second. No, he's not in the holdout. Who's the one in the holdout? Todd Gurley or Melvin Gordon? I'm losing my mind. Maybe I'm mixing them up because they both have dreads. Oh, Melvin Gordon's the one with the holdout. Okay. Todd Gurley. Why is he so... Well, his average is 19. See what happens when it's my pick. This could be very interesting. George Kittle. I don't know. I don't really... My third pick to be a tight end? It's kind of weird. Maybe my fourth. I mean, I'm a back-to-back pick, so it wouldn't hurt to take Zach Ertz. That's for sure. Tight ends are in... Oof, a tight end at third pick, fourth pick. I mean, for someone else, it's third pick. But for me, it's not as bad, being the 10th pick, last pick. Up. I'm really not shocked. Really not shocked Zach Ertz got taken. Yep. Antonio Brown. That could be great. It's like a boom or bust, if you ask me. You got Baker Mayfield. I mean, not Baker Mayfield. Derek Carr. Throwing you. Not a great quarterback. He's decent. And the offense needs work. Definitely not the Pittsburgh Steelers. I do like Devonta Freeman. That's kind of a big risk. Kerryon Johnson. You know what you're getting for Kerryon Johnson. You know what you're getting when you pick Kerryon Johnson, basically. All right, let's see what this guy takes. He's right before me. Yeah, Devonta Freeman is like... He's so amazing, but he just gets hurt all the time because of how hard he plays. Yeah, this is a no-brainer. It's Patrick Mahomes 100%. And I'm going to wait. Let's see if I really want Antonio Brown next pick. It's definitely not a bad pick, Antonio Brown. Although, is Antonio Brown going to cause problems with his helmet all season long? You know, one concussion, and he might just say, "Oh, I'm not playing anymore. I'm going to sue for because the NFL wouldn't let me play with my own helmet that I wanted." Yeah. All right. Antonio Brown it is. I got 3 huge stars over here, plus a guy who's will be a Pro Bowler, hopefully. I mean, on paper, this is an amazing team. Just gotta wait for the season to find out what happens. Anyway, let's wait for my next pick. Okay, Sonny Michel, or Sony. I don't know, depends how you want to say it. Patriots are always great to have a guy on. They'll always produce. Just not consistently. Depends who it is. Even Tom Brady's not consistent. The GOAT. Tom Brady's not great for fantasy purposes, actually. He's just a great infield player. On the field player in real life. Melvin Gordon is down here. Yep, it's the guy with the holdout. Okay, what am I missing here? Oh, I need a running back. It's also key to know. And I have a flex position. So really, I can take either one. I have options. I can take a running back or a wide receiver. Lots of good options. Okay, let's see here. All right, so if I'm at 50, I'm possibly looking at one of these. I would take Melvin Gordon. I would risk it, but just not at this pick. I'd wait a few more rounds even. He's 24.7 average draft position. These people insane. Look, this guy might hold out the whole season for all we know. Even here, Ian Rappaport reports Melvin Gordon's holdout is expected to continue into the season. 24th pick? That's not worth it, man. Who would you rather have, Antonio Brown or Melvin Gordon, who won't even play? Antonio Brown. I mean, that's pretty much what pick I picked him. It's very interesting, though. I mean, what if he plays like week 2? Yeah, I would gamble on him if I can pick him. Not in this back-to-back, in my next back-to-back. I would take him. All right, this could be tough. I would be pretty happy with O.J. Howard as my tight end. There's not too many tight ends that are good. Evan Ingram. I would be okay with him too. I just won't get there though. I won't be able to pick Evan Ingram. I don't want Hunter Henry. Jared Cook is always great. Hunter Henry is just, I don't know. I had him 1 year, just not consistent enough for me. Jared Cook, that could be fun to watch. Since I have Michael Thomas, that would be fun to watch. Be a very exciting football season, but it's not about that. It's about winning. You don't want to just pick players that are there just because they're on the same team. You know, and just because you think you'll say it's fun. You know what's more fun? Winning. Points. Taking that prize money. Okay? But Jared Cook is still a solid pick. So if it comes to that, then pick him. I would take Tyler Boyd. That's 100%. AJ Green is injured. Right? Pretty sure he is. It says doubtful. Probably won't play week 1 for sure. I mean, as a doubtful tag. But how long can he not play for? All right. Tyler Boyd was amazing last year. As you could see with these numbers. It's great for a guy who just came out of nowhere also. It's all about value, ladies and gents. You want to get the best value for your picks. All right. If you can play the value game, you'll probably win your league. Alrighty. My pick is coming up. Mark Ingram on Baltimore. Great running back. Great on the Saints. Probably had a lot of TDs with the Saints because they were just a high-powered offense. Baltimore, though, they got Lamar Jackson as their quarterback now. I don't know. Can the guy take him to victory week in and week out? Looks like Mark Ingram will be taken anyway before I get to him. Allen Robinson. I don't know. The Bears. I don't trust that. Cincinnati. Allen Robinson. Oh, Mark Ingram. This is kind of a no-brainer. Starting running back. Great running back. Ravens are not a bad team. I mean, I got to take him. All right, who do we have? Who do we have? Let's see. Next, I can pick a flex, tight end. All right, Kenny Galladay. Lions. It's probably their best receiver. But so are these guys. Allen Robinson. I guess I can't go wrong with the starting guy for the Lions with Matthew Stafford throwing him the ball. Unless he gets injured. But, there's no history of injuries with this guy. And you can't just say, I'll get screwed if he gets injured. I mean, you can't predict these kind of things. You can predict someone with a history of injuries. You can say, Devonta Freeman injured the whole season. Maybe that injury will come back to him. That's the kind of thing you might want to avoid. But you can't just say, I think he'll get injured. Every player can get injured. Every player has a chance of getting injured. So don't try to avoid it. Just pick with the best with the best knowledge you can. And if the guy gets injured, you can't say, I knew he was going to get hurt. I should have taken, I don't know, Allen Robinson or Tyler Boyd. You just can't think that way. Doesn't make any sense. All right, let's see. There's some good quarterbacks out here. Matt Ryan is 14th in the rankings. It's crazy. Josh Gordon. I would take a risk on that guy. But just not here. See his average draft position? 104. X rank 67. That's why I would wait. I would wait a long time. Whew. Philip Lindsay. Wow, I was just about to say that anyone who takes him is making a mistake. Royce Freeman's going to come out of that backfield with the job. Yeah. It's just if you ask me. Whether Lindsay gets injured or he's just not playing well, I think Royce Freeman's going to come out with that. Practice. What the players do in practice and what they do in game is two different things. You've heard of players probably doing amazing things in practice, and then doing nothing on the field in the games. I've heard a few players like that. What was that guy's name? Justin Hunter was one. Amazing practice. You couldn't hear enough of that guy in practice on Roto World. And then in games, duds, average points, more duds. Alrighty, let's see. I need a tight end. I need some backup running backs and backup wide receivers. One of my sleepers might still be here. Yeah. Adrian Peterson is going to have the starting job. All you got to do is wait him out. The guy's old. I don't know. He's like 40. I'm obviously exaggerating. He's not 40. But the guy's old, and he's not going to last forever. This would be the guy to take. Darius Geis or Guice. I think it's Geis. Doesn't matter. That's the guy to take. Fresh legs on a good offense. Decent offense. I don't want to say it's the best, like one of the best offenses or anything like that. And Peterson can't last long. Maybe he'll tear his ACL again. I mean, God forbid, but unfortunately it happens. I do still need a tight end. Vance McDonald. Oh, on the Steelers. I'm not going to get to him next pick. I don't want to take the pick. Eric Ebron. Oy vey. Andrew Luck just retired. That is terrible. Although Brissett is set to be still obviously not as good as one of the best number one picks. But Eric Ebron just got all his value lowered. So did T.Y. Hilton. It's a shame. Robbie Anderson. Okay. This guy could be my backup running back for me. This guy could be the number one running back. You know what? I'm going with Robbie Anderson first. I think I might have to take a tight end. Yep, I will. I need him. I really need him. Tight ends are slim pickings. All right, Miles Sanders is going to start the year anyway. It might not be wise to take him, although he could break out. It's a boomer bust pick. Going with the more safer pick of Jared Cook, tight end, which I needed. My running back positions are filled. Still do need a backup. I might want to take a backup quarterback just as an insurance policy on Mahomes. Because if Mahomes goes down and I'm stuck with, I don't know who. Let's see. Josh Allen, I'm pretty screwed. He put up 220 last season, and they're expecting him to do 70 more points? I don't know. It's kind of a stretch. They're expecting him to have as many points as Tom Brady? Come on. Buffalo, New England? No, they're expecting Josh Allen to have more points than Tom Brady. I mean, you can't always listen to projections. They're not gods. They don't know everything. People are like bowing down to these projections, I see. All right, we got some interesting picks over here. We got some quarterbacks. I would take one of these quarterbacks. Back up my guy, Mahomes. By the way, for anyone who wants a good name for their fantasy team, Patton Mahomes. You know, like patting them on the back. Yeah, I would take Kyler Murray. Could be very interesting. Could break out. Supposed to be a really good quarterback. Got the starting job pretty easily. I mean, he is a top pick in the draft. I mean, in the real NFL draft, not in fantasy. Tarik Cohen, they said they want to dial it back with him, so I would avoid anything Miami. Ugh, walking boot. I wouldn't touch that guy. Latavius Murray is a good backup. I don't remember who Alvin Kamara. If he goes down, whew, Murray is gonna be breakout of the year. Not to mention he's already getting the goal line carries for the Saints, not Kamara. The guy just huge. Corey Davis, yeah, this guy he was supposed to break out last season, didn't. I don't really blame him though. He's on the Titans. I mean, if he was on the I don't know who, Patriots, Steelers would have been good for him. then he would have probably broken out. This guy is supposed to be amazing. 4th overall pick 2 seasons ago, I believe. Okay. And what do you know? Miles Sanders is still here. Oh, look at that average draft position. Maybe that's why. Probably should wait on him then if that's the case. Curtis Samuel is supposed to... is one of the sleepers on ESPN. Don't know if I want to do that though. Oh yeah, Royce Freeman. Oh yeah. That's easy. You know, if what's his name doesn't get injured this season, I mean that would just suck. Philip Lindsay. I mean, Philip Lindsay does end up doing great. That pick is worthless, but I really doubt he's gonna do good. I really doubt it. I think Freeman is gonna outplay him. Anyway, let's see my quarterback I want. I will take Carson Wentz. I can't take Kyler Murray. Carson Wentz is a easy pick instead of Kyler Murray or Lamar Jackson. I mean, they're unproven. Take the guy who's proven. Okay, anyway, I have got a backup QB. I got one running back and one wide receiver. I need a kicker and a defense also to fill in, but I don't know if I want to take that yet. Depends who's on the board. I'll take this guy. I mean, this is like, I don't think Kamara's going to get hurt or anything, but there's always a possibility, and the breakout potential is overwhelming to the point where I should probably pick him. I'll pick him next pick if I get him. Let's see where I am. I'm at 2nd right now. Down. I'm behind by a little. Ooh, my running backs is where I'm behind. My quarterback kills him. Well, the system's a little bit skewed until everything gets filled in. I mean, it's not so bad if you look at the total. Total makes sense. But, you know, I might have more wide receivers than him, than running backs. Or I might have I probably have 2 QBs. That's why it's like that, instead of another running back. So that's why shouldn't be looking at that really. Okay. So what's next here? Darrell Henderson is going to be a timeshare. Pretty sure. I'm not going to take that guy. Marvin Jones I don't know. This guy gets 3 touchdowns in one game one time, and then after that does nothing. I don't get it. I guess it's all about who you're playing. That's why you gotta properly bench your guys week to week, or start whoever you need to in that certain week, depending on who they're playing. Okay, what do we have? Rashad Penny. They're saying the Seahawks run first offense can easily support two running backs. I don't think so. Hey, but if one of them goes down, then they'll probably just bring another one. So they can continue with the timeshare. They did this last season too. This coach, man, he ruins fantasy for people. I'm not even touching that. I mean, it is like a safe pick, kind of. As in, you know, It's a very low pick now. We're at the final stages of this draft. I'm not saying this guy's supposed to be an all-star, Pro Bowler, anything like that. So take him wouldn't be so bad. Oh my God, these picks here are just awful. I don't. Larry Fitzgerald. Oh, that's so. We want Larry Fitzgerald. All right, my time's running out, and Sammy Watkins is supposed to have 176 points this season. You know, he's got Patrick Mahomes. If I get a Patrick Mahomes, Sammy Watkins connection this season, I'll be in the money. Oh, it's my pick again. You know what? I'm going to take a kicker. Just because the rest of these picks are just not my taste. I don't want Larry Fitzgerald. He's just too old. This guy continues to play. I don't know how he does it. Don't need a QB. This guy doesn't even start. Wouldn't be so terrible if I took him, but still. Tevin Coleman is starting. Someone just picked him, so never mind me saying anything about him. What? Shall I need you to leave?
Are you doing something right now?
Yes.
I need you to text Mikey.
I'm doing something.
No. And to ask him to order this.
I'm doing something.
Fuck you.
It's a long way till my pick. Still need a defense. Let's see what we got left here. Minnesota. I don't want to get stuck with one of these. Cleveland, Houston, New Orleans. Some of the worst. Why is this? Why are they expect? They're projecting more points for New England defense, but yet they're down here. I just don't get it.
Excuse me. First of all, stop it for a second.
I can't stop it. That's why I asked you not.
That's
why I asked you not to bother me for another 45 minutes or whatever it was. Looks like I'm getting stuck with one of them. I mean, New Orleans is one of the worst. New England isn't bad. I don't know why they're so down here. I mean, without even the fantasy points projection, I know they're not bad. Seattle also, I know, is not bad. But I guess they don't just put up. I guess they just don't put up the points as far as interceptions. Maybe they get a lot of forced punts. But that doesn't work in terms of fantasy. You know what I realized also? Number one defense is never the one you expect. I remember a few years ago it was Kansas City. It was like the last team you would expect. Let's see the other players I got here. I do want possible breakout players. This is a sleeper. Blott expects Miles Sanders to overtake Howard at the top depth chart soon. But this is a great week one starter, depending on who they play. First few weeks he'll start. I don't see any rookie coming out. I mean, if they're saying that this guy's going to start and Miles Sanders is supposed to just overtake him, I don't see it happening for a while. So if you have an injury on your team, this would be a good guy to replace him. I don't have an injury, so I don't know if I really need him in the long run. Tom Brady, like I said, not a fantasy player. Way down here. We're winding down this draft. There's only 3 picks left. Okay. Better get my defense. Okay, I'll get that first. Doesn't matter, I have a back-to-back anyway. Chargers. Should I listen to this? Patriots. It's really between. I really want to take the Patriots defense. Just the fact that Tom Brady takes so much time on the field. They move the chains. They don't let the other team get on the field. That's probably why. It's why the offense, the teams with the great offenses, even with the bad defenses, are not dead last like some of these. These are the worst offenses in the NFL. Yep, that's why they're down here. Okay, I'm gonna go with New England. Yep. Okay, now I have another shot. Player. Let's see. Tough. Oh, these players are all so bad. Adrian Peterson. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, I was going to take Geronimo Allison, but it's okay. It's only a mock draft. All right, ladies and gents, I would have taken Geronimo Allison. He had a great end of the year last season, I believe. Or I don't really remember. Maybe he had a few good games. Pretty much, if Davante Adams is injured, this could be the go-to guy the next season. Maybe not the go-to, but he'll have to step it up for sure. Aaron Rodgers will be passing. Be a lot more targets to go around if Davante Adams is not playing. All right, my last pick. I only have one running back. I need another running back. All right, let's see. I just want a backup. Someone who will just take over. It's my last pick, you know. Someone who will just take over when the starter is injured. If the starter gets injured, there's no harm in that. It's last pick. Ty Montgomery. I think this guy's supposed to share yards. Jets have used Montgomery as an every down player with Le'Veon Bell not suiting up this preseason, which obviously makes Montgomery one of the best handcuffs in fantasy. But he would very much be in the game plan as a receiver if Bell missed regular season action. Yep. Like I said. I didn't even read this before I said it. Grabbing Montgomery at the end of the draft is not a bad idea. That's what I said. Ooh, Kareem Hunt. That's right, I have Nick Chubb. I should back him up in case he gets hurt. He's suspended for the first 4 games. I don't expect Nick Chubb to get hurt the first 4 games, but even if Nick Chubb gets hurt game 2, I'll have Kareem Hunt week 5. So, not terrible. And he'll be fresh legs. No injuries to him. That's a good pick. If you have Nick Chubb, I would recommend taking Kareem Hunt with your last pick. Definitely none of these guys. These guys are not. They just don't. It's not up to par. And we all know Kareem Hunt's a great player at the same time. What he did with the Kansas City Chiefs. All right. It's almost end of the draft. Let's see how I did. Okay, Kareem Hunt. Oh wow, I'm 4th. I mean, come on. You can't put numbers on a great team though. This is based on projections. Some of these guys are gonna outdo their projections, I believe. Plus, Royce Freeman's a big sleeper, in my opinion. Kareem Hunt, it's a good pick for me. Wait a second. When did I pick Jordan Reed? Oh, right. That was the pick where I meant to take a different player. That was an accident. Yeah. Overall, this is a pretty great team. Look, Patrick Mahomes, Michael Thomas, Antonio Brown. Right there, I already have 3 of the best players in football. Not just in fantasy, in football. Nick Chubb. Hopefully he breaks out. Mark Ingram was a great player last season with the Saints. Hopefully he'll do it again this season. My tight end, Jared Cook. Kenny Golladay, Stephen Gostkowski, New England defense, and everyone else is a bench player. You know, looking at this right here, it's a pretty good team. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about my picks. Thank you.